what's up guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm making this video on the Skyline that I had. If you follow the channel, you know that I had a 93 R33 Skyline GTST. And this video is just to give you a 2-year update. I had it for almost 2.5 years, over 2 years, summer of 21. I picked this up. I had my dealer friend imported for me from Japan, but of course, as time goes by, I done some things to it, a little maintenance here and there. So I'm gonna do this video and show you around the car again, see what's new to it. We got some wheels, spoiler, wings, other couple small stuff, and I'll tell you if I had any issues with it, stuff broke, this and that, leaks. I'll do a little walk around the car, show you what it looks like now. Last time I had the video was I don't know, probably like a year ago or more on this car. I've been busy with the other projects, as you can see, a couple in there, some here. Just got a Baja yesterday. So this is Skyline. Like I said, it's a GTST turbo coupe, 5-speed. Since I had these wheels probably now for closer to a year since we moved to Florida. I like these than the last ones I had. It looks kind of nice. I actually swapped the old wheels, put them on the Evo, and it looks kind of proper. Let me show you. These guys right there, 18-inch. They look good on the Evo, a little better, but these are more like aggressive, wider. I think they're 10.5 all around. Let me double check the tire size. Pirellis, let's see, 255, 35, 18 in the back. Federal Super Steel, 595. And the front I think is the same. Let me glance at it right quick. Yeah, 255, 35, 18. So square all around, non-staggered. I just give it a wash. So of course, as you know, the paint is not the best. It could use a, some paint job, but I'm kind of cheap with the, such a high expense. I don't know, $4,000, $5,000, $7,000 for a paint job. Eventually, once I win the lottery or the crypto goes up. But some of my weather strip is kind of going, the rubber breaking away. I'm selling the Evo, so I need some space in the garage. This is supposed to go back in there. I do have a trunk leak that I just fixed actually today. I made a separate video on it. I'll show you in a second. So I got all these wheels, coilovers is lowered. You can raise it, adjust it. I throw one of these cheap eBay special lip, like 40-50 bucks, I think maybe 60 bucks. Looks decent. Before I had like the rubber one that you can like move, so it just kind of falling off, but this one looks okay. I mean, it's kind of hard to find one of those GTR lips. If you do, it's like 500, 800 bucks plus paint. So that looks okay for me, decent. I had the calipers painted 2 years ago. Got a video on the channel. I just got this wing not too long ago, maybe half a year ago. Found it locally. Guy on Facebook was selling it. I don't know, 250 bucks. I spray painted myself with the rattle can. It looks not the best, but it's black, so it blends in. Eventually, once I get the car painted, we're gonna do it nice. But I still kept the original, the GTR style wing that I bought 2 years ago. So still stock exhaust. I had these little side bumper skirts extensions put on a while back. Another kind of cheaper eBay side skirt. It looks decent. I mean, it'd be nice if I painted it, because now it's kind of like flat black. Paint would make it look a little nicer, I'm sure. But yeah, I mean, it looks decent. I like the way it looks. Let me just show you inside. I'll just give it a wash and a vacuum, so looks clean, presentable. So I had a window tint done a year ago, a little more. Fresh tint, except the back window is still old, so it's kind of like purplish through the inside. A little foggy, hazy, but one day we'll get a new one. So it came caged. Came with these seats. I guess these are R33 GTR seats, which are nice and comfy. They're just kind of hugs you in place real good. No complaints. I actually bought a Momo steering wheel not long ago, under a year. So I love that steering wheel. I always wanted that style. It looks sick in my opinion. It's comfortable. So these all gauges are stock. That's how it came. The Japanese, like a toll lane car reader, whatever that is. A lot of these Japanese cars, they come with a flare. I think they're required to have a flare there. I think it's a flare. So it's been here, it's still here. This opens up. Storage here. I'm also making a separate video, just a test drive, like a longer test drive on this thing. And also like a deep, detailed walk around. So check that one out. If you don't want to hear me talk, just watch the car, drive and see the car. Skip this one and check out the next one. So let me tell you kind of what the issues I had. 2.5 years goes by. I had an issue about a year ago with the, let me pop the hood actually. We had an issue with the injector. So it was kind of like misfiring and like just not running right. I was trying to figure out what the issue was. It took me, I don't know, a few months. I was trying to do it myself until I took it to the shop. Well, actually, this is also new. I bought an eBay, like a GTR style grill. I don't know, it was like 80 bucks. I spray painted them myself. Looks fine. Because with the old grill, I still saved it. The whole front just kind of looked like a Altima or just like a cheaper, you know, soft version of Nissan. So that one's a little more aggressive. One sec. So, HKS intake I had before. I put it on. There's a video in the channel. Turbo smart blow off valve right there. Adjustable. You can adjust how much air comes out and the sound, whatever. The cable was a little loose. I just adjusted it yesterday, so now it's like kind of responsive, quick, decent. Oil, I done the oil change on it, of course. New spark plugs. I put new coils on it, which I didn't need. I just put them on because I was trying to fix the issue that I was having. I was having misfire. Eventually took it to a shop, professional guy here, 20 minutes away. They work a lot of Nissans and Fantis, a lot of Skylines. So I had I think a dead injector, one of these first couple. So he put a new one in. But before I did that, I was trying to hunt down the issue. So I got new wires for the spark plugs, coils, spark plugs. I even bought a used one of these things. I forgot what it's called. Like an injection, some kind of wire module. But that was not the issue. So we got that fixed. Shop fixed it for me. Injector. Well, you know, we got some new parts in the meantime. Just as recent as about a week ago, I was driving. The car just had some issues. I was like an hour away from the house. Just the clutch pedal just fell to the floor. I lost all the pressure there. You know, of course, I couldn't shift. I had to ditch it, get an Uber back home, get my truck and my trailer in the back, go tow this baby back. But I guess the issue is it started to leak. On the bottom, I saw a bottle of oil fluid. It was the slave cylinder. It just like cracked and it didn't hold the fluid anymore, so it just leaked all the coolant out, all the oil out, and lost all the pressure. So this is the master cylinder right here. But if you follow the lines on the clutch, you know, the slave cylinder, that shot. I bought a new one, put it in. Let me show you the old one. Simple fix, easy, quick. The hardest part was just bleeding all the air out. Luckily, I have a helper. My wife helped me out. You know, press the clutch as I bled this thing out. That's the old one right here. There's a rip. I tried to glue in the rubber boot, but I was like, you know what, let me check eBay. I found a new one, brand new, from a R33 GTR. It's actually the same exact fit, same part, and it was like 60 bucks, 50 bucks, not bad at all. Put that in, good to go. Easy job. So let me see what else besides that. I had an issue, well, yeah, I just had an issue. I think I fixed it with the trunk. When it sits outside, I get like water in the trunk, you know, moisture, mold, we don't want that. So I think I finally solved, got a resolution. I got a separate video on the channel for this thing as well. So I was getting water getting pulled up here, both sides, and it was just kind of leaking inside where the taillight mounts on the metal, and it was just getting rusted, a lot of rust. This might be a common issue. If you know, let me know in the comments if it's a common issue for these cars. So what I did, I taped it with all this like a HVAC tape, and I covered a bunch of like a silicone flex seal, waterproof, like a seal. So hopefully that works, keeps the water out, and I covered all the cracks, all the joints, all the stuff where there's connections, like and also I covered basically all the way up a bunch of silicone, and I kind of joined this plastic taillight with the metal. Kind of looks ugly and funky, but hopefully that pushes the water outside. If it pulls up, it's gonna go down and away from the car, away from the interior of the trunk. Both sides. I'll keep you updated. I'll let you know a couple weeks later if I get any more water issues. So that's that. What else? I don't know if I showed you last time. I did have one of these neon lights. I have a switch here, so we get the underglow lights under the car. You can kind of see, right? At night it looks cool. I got the blue light in there. So that was like eBay, I don't know, 60, 80 bucks. Pretty cool. Fast and the Furious style. Paul Walker, So that's that. Let me shut the hood. Trying to think of anything else, any issues that I had, but I think that was all. Not much issues with these. These are good engines, good cars. So let me shut this hood. Let's go right here. There's the neon lights. Looks sick at night. But yeah. Let me go get a key and start this thing. I actually have in my pocket. Let me go start this car. Show you what it sounds like. So I do have an alarm on it. Pretty cool. Like arm it. I don't know why the camera's so blurry all the time. So arm disarmed. That's blurry. Okay. Key right there. Oh, just remembered. Let me turn the neon lights off. Okay, so the issue that I'm having, or had for a while, for a year now, my RPM gauge doesn't work. Which sometimes it does, it like kind of like bounces around like the needle, but it doesn't work, as you can see, which is, I guess, still drives. I did take this cluster out a few months ago just to check the back, all the connections, like the module, the electronics. Tried to clean it up as much as I could, but that didn't really do much. So whatever. It was kind of a pain in the butt to get it out because I have to move all these plastics, and with the roll bar it was in the way. On the bottom I couldn't really get to, but just had to force it out. I think there was something else I was going to mention about this. Oh, I also kind of lose power steering once in a while. I don't know if that's like right now. See, it's gone. So if you guys know, let me know in the comments. But sometimes I'm driving, I do have power steering, and then just cuts out. I lose it, for like the next ride home, like for the next half an hour. When the car sits, I start it again. Sometimes I have it, sometimes I don't. So it sucks. It's kind of lame. I gotta look into it, see what's going on. But I also deleted the back. What do you call it? The back churning, the back steering. So you put a lockout bar, so the back wheels don't churn as you drive. So it just stays like locked in. Put it stock in here. It did came with the smart diff, I think they call it. Like, just kind of slides. So when you make a sharp turn going slow, it just kind of locks up the back wheels, kind of like welded diff in a way. But that's that. Stick shift. I brought the carbon fiber trims here. Why not? A red stitched shifter boot. It does sound cool. Let me give some gas for you. I don't know if my neighbors like me or hate me, but probably not much. But let me go take it for a quick spin and you guys can take a look.